Susan Walton, and I'm an Associate Professor of Public Relations and Advisor to the Student Chapter of the Public Relations Student Society of America at Brigham Young University. And I've been asked to comment a little bit on what I think is the world's greatest profession, public relations. So, one question people always have is, well, how did you get your training? I received my bachelor's and master's degrees from Brigham Young University. I did not major in public relations, but it was a career path that I segued into a little bit later on and loved it so much that I've done it ever since for a little over 25 years now. I've taught public relations and I've worked as a corporate PR manager in 3 different Fortune 500 companies. So most of my expertise is in corporate public relations, which is an interesting opportunity because it gives you a chance not only to hone your public relations skills, but to really learn a lot about the way that companies work and the way that businesses work. I worked for companies that made chemicals, paper products, and motorcycles. My last job was as Director of Corporate Communications for Harley-Davidson Motor Company before I joined the faculty at Brigham Young University in 2006. Some of my favorite projects I've worked on. Well, one is representing one of the world's best loved brands, Harley-Davidson. I enjoyed meeting our customers, finding out what made them tick, and understanding what makes people love motorcycles so much. I really think that in order to be a good public relations professional, you really need to understand your brand. And one of the things that I did was learn to ride a motorcycle so that I could understand how much fun it was. And I eventually bought one and became a rider. And it really helped me understand what people love about our brand. A good public relations practitioner, I think, doesn't assume that you know what a brand is, and you don't try to tell people what a brand is. Instead, you do a lot of listening and find out what the brand means to people. Most people already have their own idea of what a brand means to them. And then if you're wise, you try to gather that information and you reflect it back to your audiences in ways that are meaningful to them. A couple of projects that I really enjoyed working on. I had an opportunity to work for Boise Cascade Corporation when they underwent both a merger acquisition and a brand change. So learning to change a brand, an established brand, and also to integrate 2 different cultures of people, employees and customers, coming together for the first time in a new company was very, very exciting. Now, just a little bit of advice for public relations people. Learn about business as well as public relations and learn to speak the language of business. Learn to be a great listener as well as a great writer and a great communicator. Learn not only to create content, but to become a content curator. A lot of what we do in the future will involve not only creating our own information, but finding and aggregating information from other sources. And remember that whatever else we do, and whatever exciting new forms of social media we learn about that might still be lurking out there, the ability to write well and to create and curate meaningful content are, I believe, skills that will always be important in our profession. Thank you.
Thank you.